Welcome back to the garage YouTube. Today we are going to be installing the HealTech Brake Light Pro on Mira. We'll go through the tools that are going to be needed and the full install. Stand by. Welcome back everybody. So for the install, we're also going to be using some wire cutters, a set of pliers to clamp down the wire splice, and a voltage meter. If you know which wires are already hot, you don't need it, but we're going to go ahead and use this so we can show you. We'll be back in a second. Alright everybody, welcome back. So as you can see, we've taken the rear seat off of Mira. Two things I didn't actually mention. You're going to need a 5, get that off. It gives you better access to the actual plug here. So we're going to go ahead and take that off. There are wires captured by this if you've never taken it off before. So make sure, set this down, you don't just pull it out of there. It captures onto the backlight right here through a grommet. And then these wires are actually just pinned in. Just pinch that with your finger. If my fat fingers can do it, which they can't, so we'll use my tool. And we'll push them out. Oh, that was not going to work either. Smaller ones. Dogs are running up and down the stairs. Alright, that's out. So as you can see, now we have better access to our actual taillight wire. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and disconnect that, and we'll be right back with you. Alright, so we're back. So we've got it out, and you can see we have a blue and red, a yellow, and a black. So obviously, black is ground. For safety purposes, we're going to find out whether yellow or blue and red is the actual tail light. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to use this as a ground. I'm going to stick the red in the blue and white area first.
Blue and red.
Yeah, excuse me, blue and red. Oops, let's reconnect that ground. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn my bike on. Turn the voltage meter on. You can see I'm on AC. And I'm going to pull my brake. We're getting some volts there, and then we will put it in the yellow one. You see we have 0 volts, pull the brake, and we have 3. So the yellow is your brake light. The blue and the red, that is your constant on light. Because you can see, well, if it was connected, the tail light would be on all the time. So if we just plug this right in, the voltmeter kicks into 3 volts, which shows it's constantly getting power. If we plug it into the yellow side, we get no power whatsoever until we activate the brake. So we're going to tap into the yellow wire and we're going to ground it to the black wire. We'll be right back. Alright everybody, so the HealTech is open. You get 3 wire taps, and here's how the instructions work. Basically, we're going to splice the yellow wire, which is the brake light wire. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach the red wire to one side, the green wire to the other side. That basically creates an interruption pattern. The black one is obviously just going to go to the black for the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wire cutters, I'm going to strip these off and get them ready to splice in. Alright everybody, so how this is going to work is, since we have to splice into the yellow, I actually trimmed the red slightly shorter, because the green, as you can see, the green is closer to the tail light. So right now we have the green wire and the top, the top section of the yellow wire in here. We're going to take our splice and slide it in here. Make sure it's all in there up as far as possible. And then I'll grab my pliers. Close the door. I want to clamp down a little bit more. There we go. Basically what this does is it just, you don't have to strip any wires. So that was my bad. I forgot I didn't need to strip any wires. This just creates 2 points on the inside. So then we'll close this door up and the green is tapped in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this other one and we're going to add it just below the green.
Somebody's calling you, so the recording stopped.
Oh. No, the recording's still going.
It said recording stop. Oh, do you want to answer it?
No. Sorry, we thought we were getting a phone call. Well, I am getting a phone call, but I don't need to worry about it right now. So we're going to add the red one into this side.
Don't forget to leave space.
Yeah, need a little bit of space.
Don't we have to
so
leave
we can
enough
cut
to
the
wrap
wire.
it?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
And we'll add the cutter to the inside. Try not to drop it in this fucking bottomless pit that is the inside of an R1.
Your yellow wire's out. There
Yep.
you go.
Yellow wire in, red wire in. And we'll begin clamping it. That's going to be a really tight cut, but that's okay. I can do that. All right, so that's all bound. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice wire cutter. I'm going to slice in the middle of that.
Oh, okay.
And we'll slice just the yellow wire off. Bang, just like that. I will add some electrical tape to the back sides here when I complete the installation. So now all that's left is to just tap the black with the black. And I'm gonna actually trim this down a little bit. So take the wire cutters and trim this down just a hair and drop it on the other side of the bike. Grab the clamp and we'll have it close inward. Excuse me. It does need to close the other way because that's the other way the wire is coming from. So, black wire, black wire. Yeah, just hold this piece for me. Awesome, thank you. Happy helper. Camera and a third hand. Put the cutter into it without dropping it. Grab my pliers. And clamp it down. Guys, this is it. It's installed. That is it. So all we do is close this one up, and for testing purposes, without installing anything else, take that thing down. There we go. We will plug it in. And we will turn on the bike. Hey, it's still illuminated. What do you know? So how you program this is you pull the brake, you wait for it to stop flashing, and then you choose the mode you want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go. Different flash pattern. This does have a bypass where it's 3 presses, and I'll actually put it into bypass mode so that you don't get the flashing anymore. Let's see if I understand that right. So we will do 1, 2, 3. No, guess I don't understand it right. I'll have to do some reading on it. But yeah, that is installed. It's just this little guy right here, and you just find a little place to tuck it away. The new R1s don't have too much room. So to close it out, what I'll do is I will add some electrical tape to those pieces just for safety. I will put the mounting brackets back in, and we'll be good to go. Don't forget, I'm not going to take you along that journey. So don't forget, if you like it, click like. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. We like the support. Share us with your friends. Don't forget to go to facebook.com/ride2over4. Check out the vinyl colors that are available. If you want a custom vinyl, send us a message and we will get it cut for you. We will see you the next time when we do the same install. But on Cami, it is a little more difficult because there's more installed on the back of that bike, so we have to pull a lot more out to do it. And Nikki will be doing the install herself. I will be holding the camera. See you guys next time. Those are the minions. That's May and that's Odie. They're the ones you hear clicking around. Okay, so I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So here's the full install. Everything's taped up nice. I went ahead and double-sided it to the side of my bike. And just so you guys know how this thing actually works. So you pull the brake, and if it flashes, you wait for it to stop flashing. And then what you do is you just press the button, light turns off, let go of the button, and now we're in bypass. Now, bear with me because I have an issue with bypass. So we let go, pull the brake, should be hold for 5 seconds. Let go. Now we should be able to get out of bypass. There we go, we're out of bypass. So there's mode 1. Hold it again. Don't let go of the brake, hold it again. Now the light turns off, it turns back on. You don't like that one? Keep holding the brake as soon as the flashing's done. Push again, lights off, let go. Now you're in the new mode. And there's 11 different modes that includes bypass. And that's the one I'm going to go ahead and leave it on. So, sorry about that, guys. One thing you need to make sure is to get out of bypass mode. When you pull the brake lever, if it's on bypass, do not let go of the brake lever. Just hold the button, wait for it to turn off, then let go, and you're now out of bypass mode. All right, everybody. Again, like, share, subscribe. Check out Facebook, facebook.com/ride2over4. Get yourself some custom vinyls. We'll see you next time.